Hello, welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Quiptic crossword, and this is being published on Sunday the 16th of November 2025. So our setter today is Anto. Now Anto is definitely a little bit trickier than some of the setters. Very rarely do you get a clue that you can just look at and go, oh, that plus that equals that kind of construction. Normally have to mess around with some letters, search around for the definition or whatever. But always a good challenge. I think the last few by Anto have been okay though, in fairness. So I think it's just time to crack on. Delete replacement document. Bare message delivered could be sound like take off a little weight. Bare naked. Autocorrect runs into serious difficulty. One evaluating evidence of old volcano having blown its top. One of the crater and rater, I think that is. Crater, yeah, I think it's a rater. One evaluating evidence, I think. Exceptionally strong cluing for grooming apparatus. I want to put brush for the second word. I don't know if that's right. It just feels like exceptionally strong cluing. Brush. Can't see what that's doing though. Commercial division is off course. Commercial division, commercial's add, division is a sect, adverb, add, division, off course, add, don't know, so it's got a daughter, torn apart, over mother, returning has gone insane, it's like mad, isn't it? Torn apart, over mother, there's mother, returning, mother is a dam, going backwards, torn apart, rent, driving mad, can't think. Right, electronic device lets assistant fill in papers. PA ID, I suppose. No. iPad, that's what I was trying to get to. Anagram head not going there. Trifles raise some jealousy. Othello harbours. Some might be or harbours might be a hidden word. But I can't see what it is. Trifles raise less, or is it a backwards hidden word more likely? Toys, trifles. Yep. Oh, toys, and that's a drift, isn't it? Yeah, of course, a drift. Okay. This becomes significant woman causing marital irregularity will be an anagram. Is it? No. Irregularity. Significant woman causing. Okay, let's go to golden quality in perfect works of art. Perfect is ideal. Golden could be or, maybe. Not sure about that. Let's look at this one. Suitable branch for leader's most important assistant. Right hand, right arm. Suitable branch. An arm is a branch, I think. Yep. So look at the hairbrush. Exceptionally strong. Cluing for grooming apparatus. Not sure about that brush. Leaving party inside to spend some time outdoors. Leaving go. Dough. Leaving party inside. I think that's a go, and that might be an ing. Not sure. Let's look at board work well together. Board work well together. Board work well together. Not seeing that. Look at that one down. Yeah, autocorrect runs into serious difficulty. Big brother. Big bother, yeah. Okay, big brother and bother, very clever. Board. Still not seeing what that is. Work well together. Knit. Dislikes top class interpretations. So just anagram top class, in which case my E and R are very wrong. Top class is too many isn't enough letters. Interpretations. Top class is A1. Averse. Top class. No, what's here? Con artist half repudiated, making comeback. Duper. Okay. Hidden word backwards, sort of. African native died next to Capitol Theatre. Oh, I assume that's going to be. Well, I want to put repertoire, rep in there maybe. This one, Rough Ganger said it. Rough Ganger said make it bigger. Make it bigger. Probably an ER ending. Although that doesn't look very happy, does it? Let's look at these ones down here. Don't pay attention to my views on regime changes. Okay, that's probably an anagram on regime. Ignore me. I think that is. So that gets rid of that idea. There. Let's look at this one. Insect found in there, there, and there. Central. So G-O-A-N. Mango. Insect? Mango? Can't be right. Argo. Okay, I don't know what kind of insect that is. Vaguely heard of it, I think, but might be confusing. The Shakespeare character for all I know. Bog has a very hot flow. Lava, I think that is. Haha, very cryptic. Watches regularly would be ACE. Become experts. Aces. Nick is small, of course. Small. Nick. Scratch. Of course. Linger in church. It can be transformative. Well, it's an E or an H there, isn't it? Linger is to. Oh, linger. This one. Doctor clings to a longing for the past. Is nostalgia. Or nostalgic, I think it's an anagram of. Nostalgic, okay. Change, hang, yeah. Down here, of course, Nick. I said scratch, didn't I? Nick, snatch. I don't know, is natch meaning a word meaning of course? Not sure about that. It does mean something, but I don't know if it means that. Greatly stressed when trading ends badly. So is that an anagram of greatly stressed? Oh. Fix a little pick me up and some Italian food. It's not pasta, pastrami, lasagna, lasagna. Why that would be lasagna? Can't see that. Ugh. Let's go back up to there. Hardening quality shown by compiler doing fast job. Well, doing fast job suggests it's an ing, I feel. Hardening quality setting. Something to do with setting, isn't it? Quick setting. Oh, maybe that's wrong. Hardening quality. Quick setting, yeah. Quick setting, okay. Go. Leaving. Go. Leaving party inside to spend some time outdoors. Go camping. Why does that go camping? Go is leaving. Party inside. Going with camp. Camp is party. Yeah, okay. Camp. So yeah, which camp are you in? Which party are you in? Yep, I'll go with that. African native. Whoa. Is that a D? And if it's a D for died, next to Capitol Theatre, capital countries begin with D in Africa. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. So I don't think it's going to be African natives with a D, but it could be a D down here next to theatre. What's this? Asset. When trading it ends. Greatly stressed when trading. Is that anagram greatly stressed? No. Feels like it should be anagram stressed in there though. This GR. Rough ganger. Okay, it's just ganger said, isn't it? Make it larger, which is to make it bigger. Enlarge. Ganger said. Aggrandize. Aggrandize. Yeah, that's a good example of why Anto is difficult in this slot. I mean, making something make it bigger is to aggrandize. Yep, it is, but not obviously. Right, let's go back to 1. Delete replacement document is a subtract, I suppose. Wow, again, two synonyms I couldn't see on their own. Exceptionally strong cluing. Is that just an anagram of strong cluing? Oh, that brush could be wrong. Maybe that's what's causing me a problem. Combing brush. Curling tongs. Okay, that changes things down here a bit, doesn't it? Tongs. Let's try and spell tongs correctly. There we go. Although what that becomes, greatly stressed. That can be greatly good at when trading ends badly. As something wrong here. Quick setting. Is that curling tongs? Cluing. C-L-U-I-N-G. Strong, yeah. Curling tongs. Pretty sure that's right. As is when trading ends is an anagram, isn't it? Badly. Greatly stressed. Let's try that anyway. Okay, take the as out outfit. Get the hard way. It's not going to work, is it? Trident. Strident. Let's go through it again. What's that again? Trading ends. I don't know that A being there. Maybe it wasn't nostalgic. Angst ridden. Okay, it is correct because it's just angst was not a word I was seeing. There we go. There's my D for den. Next to capital. Capital is could be money. Don't let me go through. Oh, that's there. Oh, there's my fix. A little pick me up. And some Italian food. Oh, is that starch? Let's have a look at that. Nick. Okay, let's take that out for a second. Right, we'll go down here. I was going through the downs. Let's pull that back to there. Bear. Bear is to strip. Delivered. Message. Take off a little white. Strip. Strip down. Doesn't work. What's this? Not on. Work well together. Board. Board work. Get on. Oh yeah, get on. Get on there, train or whatever, and then you're boarding. Golden quality and perfect works of art. Oh, gosh. This one, dislikes top class interpretations. Dislikes is aversions. Did I say averse? I did, didn't I? Aversions, top class, what is that? A for top class and interpretations aversions, there you go. Strip. Bear is to strip, that's P for strip. Golden quality is perfect at works of art are not getting to that one. Take off a little weight is to so just take off a gram, strip a gram. I think strip message delivered. What is that, stripogram? Am I just making that up in my head? Stripogram. Bear message delivered. I think it's just a cryptic hint, isn't it? Stripogram is the sound like, yeah, bear message. Which makes that golden pyrites per this one, daughter torn apart over mother returning has gone insane. And it's significant, woman causing marital irregularity. Is that the A? It can't be AII. It can't be the MRTL. I was looking at irregularity as being a alternate letter to marital there. Doesn't work. Marital irregularity is significant, woman causing marital. Maybe it's irregularity, so like unready or something. God, blimey, we're done. How long have we been? About 17 minutes? 16, just under 15 so far. Just feels like it's been longer. Golden quality and perfect works of art. Is that a stripogram or stripper? I think it's stripogram. I don't think it really matters because it's a message. Take off a little weight. Yeah, stripogram. There we go. Golden quality and perfect. Poor works of art are. There's an OR there somewhere, or an AU. It can't be an IAU, can it? Or it could be, but it's unlikely. Poor works of art are portraiture. Gosh, didn't expect much out of that, did you? Blimey neck. Portraiture. I don't even know how that is. Golden quality. A trait or trait in pure. Wow. Daughter torn apart isn't anagram. Has gone insane as don't know. Can't think of that word. African native died next to capital theatre. Theatre is rep, but that isn't working. D for died. Names of theatres, none coming to my brain. Capital. If I'm expected to think of a capital which is 5 letters with an I and a P without going around the world. I'm have to go around my possible African natives. Or is it Africans? Right, we're going to start Algeria, Morocco, Libya, Liberty, no. Libya, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, the Guineas, Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria, Cameroon, Togo, Benin, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Senegal, the Gambia. Can't see any of those happening. Down in the south, got obviously South Africa, which is Angola, Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Ugandans, Rwandans, Burundis. Sorry, apologies to anyone from these places. I don't know your correct terminology. Eswatinis. Trying to think what these South Africans are. The Boers. Boer. I don't think Boers are in there. Egyptians. Kenyans, Djiboutis, Somali. Uganda said. Sudanese. That's most of Africa. It's not all of Africa, but most of them are ticked off. Burkina Faso. African native. Oh, African native is just an animal, isn't it? Why am I even wasting my time on that? Died next to capital theatre. Theatre, can't think of a word. This, fix a little pick me up. Fix a little pick me up is a tonic. So that's a Tony, isn't it? Rigatoni. Rigatoni, there we are. Next to capital theatre. Let's scroll down a bit. Just get that line. Nick is small, there he is. I think that's snatch, and natch means of course, but I don't know. Natch is a word I'm kind of half familiar with. Small is S, that's a word for of course. And nick is a snatch, maybe. Do I really want to sit in alphabet draw that? I don't really. I'm going to put natch there. We'll come back to that if I have to alphabet draw it later. So what have I got here? I've got African native dispid. Yeah, I think that's an animal, don't I? Not that that theory helps me any better. Died next to Capitol Theatre. Is it the name of a theatre in the capital of London, which would be the died die. Can't think of any theatres. So yeah, just stuck really. Right, I'm going to pause the video while I think to myself because there's no point in seeing me think and stutter. Aha, I've had a thought. It's a hippodrome, isn't it? The hippodrome is a significant London thing. Suddenly thought I'd try an H in there, I thought of that. I had to change these around, so I'd mistyped that. So that's another one ticked off. I've been about a couple of minutes there. Gone for a couple of minutes, but this I started to think dismay, and then I realised it couldn't be. I'm thinking significant woman could be die. Significant causing marital irregularity. I thought disarray, dismay. I don't even know what to put in here really. Airy. I think this one's probably going to be really obvious. Just obvious phrase I cannot get to at this moment. Daughter torn over mother. Returning has gone insane. It's going to be like... I can't even think of a word. Double mad. Dreamy mad. DA. DW. Don't want to play on there, do I? You'd think it has to be can't be a DW. Dwarf mad. D... Torn apart. Rent is the only word I keep coming to, which is wrong. Torn apart is... Can't be T. Could be U. I. Driven mad. Riven now. Riven. Okay, that is why it's not an easy word to get to. Driven mad. Adrift, yep. So what's this? Marital irregularity is significant is what was that? Finally I'm sort of bunging letters without thinking too hard. Significant signal. I don't know whether I'm trying to get into irregularity or significant here. I think the woman will be like, if it's significant, making a word meaning. If it's a word meaning significant, then woman has to be the start of this. It can't be she or her. So it needs to be the name of someone, which would be like that. Could be Mary, I suppose. Significant Mary. Do I know the word marital irregularity? I don't know. Significant A1. I don't know. I am just going to go back to this one down here. Actually, this snatch is annoying me. I'm going to check it. Yep, seems correct. Okay, glad I didn't waste time on that. Significant woman causing marital irregularity. Disavow. I think there has to be a woman's name in here, really. Piracy. Piracy. Significant. I can't think what significant means, really, here. I want to put primary, having had that Mary in there. I'll put primary, and that isn't going to work for significant. Well, primary would, but it's too many letters. Doesn't work as a clue. Again, this shouldn't be that hard. Binary. I mean, Vi is a woman's name that comes up occasionally. Vi. Okay, significant woman suggests it should be that, which gets us to a marital irregularity, which is infidelity, is too many letters. Bigamy. Big Amy. There she is. Okay, there we go. Are we all done? Yes, everything is done. No crosses in there. Right. I'm going to just pause for a second. Right, just pause for a second. Did a refresh. Sometimes I get like banner ads and things come up, and that's a bit distracting. So I did that. Had a quick think to myself, refresh my brain before I go through the clues. Right. To delete is to subtract. That's your definition. A replacement is a sub, as in a substitute, and a document is a tract. So, good example of why Anto is so difficult. To get to sub and tract from that is really hard without any letters on board. Commercial is an ad, whereas that is simple. Commercial ad comes up a lot. Division as a rift comes up from time to time. Of course, you are adrift. That's your definition. Suitable branch. Okay, suitable is right. That's the right thing. Suitable. A branch is an arm, and the leader's most important assistant is the right arm. It's a right-hand man was the old phrase he used to use, so not sure about right arm, but anyway. Right, we've got a significant woman, Big Amy, haha. Marital irregularity, yeah, bigamy, marrying more than one person at a time. Right, golden is or, or, which is a heraldic term. Quality is a trait, going in perfect, which is pure, which gives you portraiture, which is works of art. I mean, portraiture is not an easy word to get to just off the top of your head off the definition, and I sort of want the Quiptic to be things I can almost biff from the definitions occasionally, not have to really struggle through the wordplay. Right, to board. If you board a bus or train, then you get on, and if you work well together, then you get on. Good clue. That's a good Quiptic clue, I think. Right, leaving is going. The party inside, so party is a camp, so which camp are you in, which is your party, and to spend some time outdoors is to go camping. I like that one as well. Dislikes are aversions. Top class is A, you get an A grade, you've done well, you've done top class, and interpretations are versions. A con artist is a duper, someone who dupes people. Half repudiated, so take half of the word repudiated, the first half, and then making comeback. If you look, there's duper across the first part. So it's sort of backwards hidden, but it's not hidden because it's saying take half of that word. Greatly stressed when trading ends badly. Greatly stressed is angst-ridden. There's your definition. Trading ends is an anagram of angst-ridden. Badly is your anagram indicator. To linger is to hang, going in church. So the church is the Church of England, the CE, one of the abbreviations. We either get CE or CH for church abbreviations. It can be transformative is change. Let's just scroll on down to the last few. Right, to fix is to rig. A is in the clue, and a pick-me-up is a tonic, but it's a little one, so take the C off, shorten it. And rigatoni is some Italian food. A nick is a snatch. I can't think of can't quite think of a nick is normally a small scratch. It's a small something. Nick, you snatch. Oh, nick, yeah, you snatch something out of someone's hand. You nick it off them. Duh. S for small. Natch means of course. It's a word I have heard, it's a word I've never used. Don't pay attention to my views is to ignore me, which is an anagram of on regime. Changes is your anagram indicator. So those are your cross clues. On the downs we have bear message delivered. So, well, a stripogram is someone who brings a happy birthday message, bare, naked. So they deliver it, don't they? And to take off is to strip. A is in the clue, and the little weight is a gram. Autocrat is big brother. Runs are for runs, so this R down here going into serious bother. Well, big bother. We've got big bother and big brother and big Amy here today. One evaluating evidence is someone who rates things, a rater. An old volcano is a crater having blown its top. So take the C off of it. I suppose that's saying an extinct volcano really, because they're old volcanoes, are craters. Right, exceptionally is your anagram indicator. That strong cluing is an anagram of curling tongs, and curling tongs are grooming apparatus. D for daughter, torn apart is riven, a word that no one in the modern world has really used for a while. And a mother is a dam, so I think this is to do with animal stock, maybe sheep. Sheep is a dam, mother is a dam. Obviously you get rams and ewes, but I think a specific term for a mother is a dam. Going upwards, returning is saying upwards, and driven mad has gone insane. Electronic device. Yep, we've got the iPad. Let's assistant. An assistant is a PA, personal assistant. Fill in papers. Papers are ID. See that from time to time. ID. If you trifle with someone, you're toying with them. So trifles and toys. Raise is your hidden word. Raise some jealousy Othello harbours. I think you've got raise is telling you it's a backwards hidden word. Some is quite often a hidden word indicator, but in this case I think harbours is your hidden word indicator. Anyway, if you start an Othello and go back into jealousy, you've got toys. Raise is your upwards indicator. Right, hardening quality, well it's quick setting. And shown by compiler, well compiler is the setter in the crossword, fast job, so they are quick setting. The African native is a hippo, D for died, and next to the capital of Italy, Rome. Yep, gives you the hippodrome, which is a theatre. Gang said is an anagram of aggrandize. Rough is your anagram indicator, and to aggrandize something is to make it bigger. Doctor is your anagram indicator. That clings to A is an anagram of nostalgic, and a longing for the past is nostalgic. Let's go on to the last 2 or 3 downs. An insect, the imago, found in central, and then take the middle letters of Crimea are the IM, middle letter of Ghana is an A, and the middle letters of Gola are the GO. Watches regularly, so take the 2nd, 4th, 6th and 8th letters of watches, gives you aces. Experts are aces. And a bog, the lavatory, has A, put an A on the end, and lava has a very hot flow. So there you go, there's the Quiptic for Sunday the 16th of November. I think in the end that took me about 27, 28 minutes. A little bit slower than normal, but actually got through it. As I say, I look at that, I don't think there's any words in there that people don't know. Well, fairness, I don't know imago, but that was a very simple clue to get to once you understood what was going on. Everything else I think on there I do know, but it's just very tough cluing from Anto, really, using things you aren't going to come across as regularly, like riven. But there you go. Anyway, thank you for watching.